Ladies and gentlemen, we're gathered here for a truly unique discussion, one that bridges the past and present through the voice of five of the most influential leaders in American history. Today, we're honored to hear from presidents who have each shaped challenge and renewed the nation in times of great need. Before we witness the results of the 2024 U.S. presidential election, we'll take this time to reflect on what we must consider for our country's future and hear the invaluable insights of these former presidents. First, let's hear from former President Franklin D. Roosevelt.
You know, as I look at our country now, I can't help but think of those challenging times we faced during the Great Depression. The people were anxious then, too hungry for stability and a clear direction forward. And yet, despite it all, they trusted in our government's ability to help them. I wonder, can the people still feel that trust today?
True, Franklin. Trust in institutions is hard-won and easily lost, and with how polarized things are now, well, it worries me. There's just so much at stake internationally as well. It reminds me of those early Cold War days, except now. It's not just one main rival. We've got challenges in Europe, Asia, you name it.
What we're facing now is a little like the Cuban Missile Crisis. So many unpredictable factors in play, but we've got to keep our heads and find a way to inspire the American people again, to bring them together. If they can believe in the country's ideals and feel hope, then they'll do what's needed to see us through. And
John, you're spot on. But that's what I try to do too, remind people what makes this nation unique, what makes it worth fighting for. In my time, I focused on optimism even when things looked bleak. America has always been resilient, but what's missing today, maybe, is that sense of unity, the idea that we're all in this together.
You know, John, you're right, and I'll tell you this. There's always been division in this country, but it's how we deal with it that defines us. We have to acknowledge the challenges ahead, but we can't ignore the strength of the American people. We faced hard times before, wars, scandals, national crisis, and we always come out the other side. We can't lose sight of that. Leadership that stands up for the values of law and order, but also for the people's right to crucial. That's what this country needs.
Indeed, Richard. I think we've learned anything from our collective experiences, it's that Americans want to believe in a brighter future. We've got to give them that, to remind them that government can be a force for good and that our adversity makes us stronger.
The new president, whoever they are, will need to act decisively. We can't afford hesitation or a lack of vision. Our world position is critical, and so is our ability to be a reliable partner for our allies. I just hope they'll rise to the occasion.
let's remember that famous idea. It's not just what our country can do for us, but what we can do for our country. Let's believe that it will. This is still the gang America. After all, when their resilience, we've been through tough times before and come out stronger.
Right on, Jack. Let's hope the new leadership, whatever it brings, rekindles that faith and unity. And you know, maybe this election will mark a turning point, a time when we start to see each other as allies in this great American project. Once more.
It's all about perspective. Yes, we've been through hard times. What makes America special is our ability to bounce back, to rebuild, and to reassert our role on the world stage. A divided nation can only find peace when we agree on the values that unite us, and that's a true test winners for leadership.
Thank you to esteemed former presidents for their insightful reflections today. Their words remind us of the strength of our nation's people, the need for leadership that fosters unity and hope. As we look ahead, let's carry that spirit forward and work together for a brighter future. Thank you for joining us.